What are the top 3 essential fulfillment skills for SMMA? This is a question that we recently got in our free community on School called Growth Club. SMMA is a hot topic right now, but why am I qualified to speak on this? Well, I currently run a 7-figure agency with one of my best friends, David Schlais. SMMA is a very broad topic. It's essentially marketing at this point with how dominant social is on the internet. So there's many different skills and strategies you would need to master to cover everything in the SMMA space. And I get that many influencers are probably telling you, hey, just get a client, outsource it right away. Hands are wiped clean. You don't need to worry about the fulfillment process whatsoever. And I can't emphasize more that that's so wrong. Our school of thought is completely different. If you at least have a base level understanding of the fulfillment process in the early stages, you're going to be able to sell better, you're going to be more profitable, and you're going to know who to hire and who's full of it and who's not when you get to the scaling phase. So the first skill set you should know as a beginner in the SMMA space is how to run ads. There's a lot of different ad platforms and strategies out there, but specifically as a beginner, you should be learning the low effort, high return platforms and strategies. So what are those low effort, high return ad platforms and strategies? Well, that's Google ads through keyword driven searches. This works exceptionally well for the need it now services and local businesses in your area. You're essentially capturing the low hanging fruit opportunities of people that are already raising their hand and saying, I'm interested in this product or service. Versus marketing on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to be going after people who look like your potential buyers, but don't necessarily need it today. Where Google, someone's actively searching online, they need this service, they need this product, and they're looking for solutions. So typically, you're going to be able to spend the least amount of ad spend and get the highest return for your clients quickly, which is essential when building trust early with clients. It would also be valuable for you to learn Facebook ads or Instagram ads in addition to Google. Now, this is going to give you adequate coverage for just about any client that you work with. And if you want to learn how to run these ads step by step, I've got a video in the description that'll walk you through that. The next essential skill you're going to want to master is funnel building. Now, you can have the best ad in the world, the best copy, the best creative, but if it lands on a website that doesn't convert or doesn't encourage the buyer to go to the next step in the process, it's all for nothing. So what is a funnel? A funnel is just a page that simply has one action for the user. So there's not a home button, there's not a contact form, there's not testimonials. It's just simply one page that has one objective, which is to convert that click into a lead or a purchase. And these are relatively simple to set up. You're not doing any custom coding. You're not building these extravagant pages. They're just very, very simple one-pagers. We use a platform called Go High Level, which I'll link down below, which is a drag and drop program. It's very, very easy to use. You don't need any tech skills, and you can set up high converting landing pages for your ads. The third skill that is very important to anything to do with social media marketing is copywriting. So one book that you can pick up that's going to jumpstart your process of learning copywriting is a book called Copywriting Secrets. It's a fundamental book on copywriting, as you could tell from the title, and it's going to give you the essentials to persuade people online and get them to do a desired action. That's really what advertising is all about at the end of the day. And I personally believe that copywriting, to get something to actually convert, is all about empathy. You need to understand the customer on the other end in order to write effective copy. You don't have to have this beautiful wordsmith of text, but if you deeply understand the prospect's wants, needs, desires, fears, this is going to make your copy very, very powerful. And you might be wondering, how do I find that out? It's as simple as following pages that are in your customer's niche, maybe watching YouTube videos, going through the comment section, seeing what people are complaining about, things that are holding them back. This is how you do research on your customers so you can write effective copy across the board. And all of these skill sets tie together. Your ad, your funnel, your copywriting, all of it needs to be congruent. So as I'm experiencing it as a prospect that you're advertising to, I want to have a congruent experience, a similar experience between seeing the ad, landing on the opt-in form or the funnel, and then following up and converting. So copywriting is an essential skill across the board. And as a bonus skill set, one of the most valuable things you can do as a business owner, and not just SMMA fulfillment, is to learn sales. If you look at the most successful self-made millionaires, billionaires, people who didn't have money handed to them, but they went out, worked for it, and accumulated wealth themselves, typically have a sales background. They started doing door-to-door, or they were an entrepreneur as a kid. Sales is an essential skill set for any business, especially SMMA, and it's gonna get you out of a lot of trouble in the early stages. If you can sell, you can make money in this space. David and I, before we started our SMMA, we had sold a combined $17 million worth of products and services. We were cold calling, we were inside sales reps for tech organizations. So once we decided, hey, SMMA is what we're gonna do, we were able to implement our sales process directly into this business. And if you're wondering how to get better at sales, I can recommend a few books down below in the description, or you can check out the SMMA Blueprint. It's our program. It's over 250 modules, and we deeply go into the fulfillment strategies and skills that we talked about, but also the sales process. How do you go and convince business owners to work with you in an effective manner? That's a huge part of the blueprint. If you have questions and you want them answered quickly, I highly recommend checking out our free community on School, which is called Growth Club. I'll link it in the top comment below. And this is where you can ask us more questions. We have a free protocol course on personal development, health, and wealth. In addition to that, we have a SMMA course that's going to be available for free in that community as well. We're also going to be doing leadership board prizes and lots of fun stuff in there. So check it out. It's completely free. I'll see you in Growth Club. And if you're looking for a step-by-step video on how to start an SMMA, run the ads, and get your first client, I highly recommend checking out this video where I do a breakdown in 30 minutes or less on this exact topic.